Hello and welcome to my channel, everybody. My name is Lynn, and today I'm so excited to be crafting with all of these fabulous goodies from the Not Too Shabby shop. I see, yay, Jay is in the chat already. Hello, hello, my friend. So I should be streaming to both my channel here on YouTube and as well to the Not Too Shabby Shop Facebook group. Had a bit of an issue last month streaming to Facebook, and I don't see any error messages. So hopefully I'm live on Facebook too. If somebody if somebody's watching on Facebook, if you could say hello just to confirm I'm live there, that would be really, really fabulous. Um, if you are joining me on Facebook, I should be able to see your chats, and so feel free to comment and chat away. You'll need to go to streamyard.com/Facebook to give me permissions to see your name, though. Otherwise, I'll just see Facebook user. Oh, yay! Okay, JV, hi. Thank you, JV. Okay, I'm live on Facebook. Yay! So I did a thing, and it looks like that thing fixed fixed my Facebook issues from last month. So, welcome everybody. Thanks for popping into this live stream this afternoon. I hope everybody's doing well. I have in front of me the Not Too Shabby Shop box of the month for September, and look at all of these fabulous goodies. So I just want to quickly kind of show everything. Clearly, I've crafted with some of this, so it's not exactly full, but I think I still have at least one of every paper left. So I'll be able to flip through the paper pad. But let me first show these amazing stamp sets that we get. Hi, Sire. Welcome, my friend. Okay, so I have one stamped and colored image left over, so I just thought I would leave that there. But this one is called Books and Coffee. And so you can see lots of little coffee themed elements here, a really adorable sleeping cat, and of course we've got book themed images and sentiments as well. So eat, sleep, read. I love that. Drink coffee, read books, be happy. Just one more chapter. I love this sentiment. That's my favorite from this set. But you've got glasses that are folded and glasses that are kind of with the temples out. So love all the variations there. So that was Books and Coffee. Then we have Be Cozy. And again, this one's very coffee and books themed, which I love. So look, there's even a bit of chocolate here. So it's so fun that there's like all these little treats intermingled with just some really fun images. So this one's my favorite. I think it's got the coffee, a scarf, and a couple books. And these are all 4x6 stamp sets. If you want, I do believe there are coordinating dies. It's just an add-on that you would have to get, so they don't by default come with the box. And then the third and last stamp set in the box is called Cozy Fall Wishes. I just finished coloring that up. Just so that I would have an option for today. So there's kind of a books and coffee theme on this one side here, and then there's a very fall pumpkin gnome theme on this side. I've crafted a lot with this, so I thought today I would craft with these elements here. And the sentiments are really fabulous. So I really, really love the mix of typography with iconography. So having the little images sort of kind of really like intertwined in and around the sentiment is just really, really fun. And you don't even, I don't think you necessarily even have to color those up. They would look beautiful colored or not. So I love that. And of course, look at how big this image is. So this is a 4x6 stamp set, and so you can see how good of a size that stamped image is, and that's going to make a really fabulous um, focal point. So we've got all the fall things. There's a pumpkin coffee drink, there's the pumpkin, a sleeping kitty cat, our gnome, of course, and the really large sunflowers. So love, love, love that. So those are our 3 stamp sets. And then we have I'll show this one first. So we've got coffee and books. This is a 6x6 paper pad, and you get 24 sheets in total. And with this one, there will actually be 12 different unique designs, and you'll get 2 sheets of each. And they are double-sided. So let me give every time I work with a paper pad, it always ends up being kind of destroyed at the top there, but if I hold it just right, maybe I can still flip through. So the colors are gorgeous, lots of florals, and then there's lots of coffee themed prints, lots of reading themed prints, and just a lot of I love the different plaids, the different textures. I feel those are really they're always so easy to use those. I think oh, that one goes this way. And this one's cool because it's even got some solids that are also a perfect match. So I sometimes have a hard time finding like a really good solid color cardstock that's like the perfect match. So it's really nice to have that kind of baked into the paper pad. I mean, the only thing that is a little bit of a bummer is that you only get 2 of each. So I find it really hard to use both. I think I've tried to save at least 1 of each, um, but it is rather nice to have the variety, so it's a bit of a oh, I love this one too. Um, so that is coffee and books. Hi, Danny, welcome. Um, oh, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I had a little bit of time before the stream, so thought I would sit down and do a little bit of coloring. And accompanying the hashtag coffee and books 6x6 paper pad is an ephemera pack. And so I'm not going to open it up because there's so much in here, but there's like a lot of really fun images. I do always love when we have the ladies and different options for those. So there's that. So that's sort of the books and coffee theme. And then moving over to the more fall theme, we have Farm Fresh Pumpkins. Now, this is also a 6x6 paper pad with 24 sheets in total, and they are double-sided, but you get 4 of each unique design. So let's do a little flip through here. I love typography, so that's a beautiful one. And one of the cool things about this paper pad is that I think there are some, well, and the other one too. So here's the example. So there are some of the same, but just in different colorways. And so I was very, very excited to see because the typography one's one of my favorites. So to get like even more options of having it in different colors is really, really nice. This is one of my favorites too. I love that. That's gorgeous. And then we have a lot of just nice patterns. I think that's houndstooth, right? Can somebody in the chat confirm that for me? And again, that's another one where there's like multiple colorways because you have it in a dark and then you also have it in a light. So I love that. This is a really fun one too. I like all the patterns. So the patterns on the pumpkins are the same as some of the patterns that you'll find on the papers. So this print here is actually the same as that print there. And this pumpkin has the houndstooth, if that's the right word for that pattern. So I love that because then if you're combining multiple different sheets from the paper pad, then it'll really coordinate beautifully. So love that. And then here's a glitter one. I love the glitter. And there's that. So really gorgeous. I love the colors. I don't know if did I give a close up look? Cute little gnomes. So, so adorable. So I think we've seen everything. And of course, there's a coordinating ephemera pack that matches this beautifully as well. So lots of fun, beautiful, full color, pre-cut, really easy to use. So that is what I'll be crafting with today. And again, I'm going to be crafting with the more fall themed items. So I'll leave these just in case. I do have everything prepped, but just in case I need something extra, I'll keep these kind of close at hand. And I'm super excited because not only do I get to craft with the Not Too Shabby Shop box of the month, which by the way, everything I showed is part of the full box of the month, but now there's a junior option. So if anyone's interested in checking that out, I do have a pinned comment to that's in my YouTube chat. And so you can check out the box of the month, but there is a junior option with just like a subset of everything I just showed. So that's a really great option if you're just looking for something at, maybe a slightly lower price point. So I love that that's now an option for us. Oh, hi, Yvette. Welcome. Okay, good. Danny confirmed. I believe it is houndstooth. Thanks. Um, Yvette says, watching while I do PT exercises for my hand. Oh, good. I haven't asked you in a while. How is your hand doing? And shout out to Nina too. She's watching on the TV, so she can't comment, but I just want to say hi, Nina. Thanks for watching. Um, and before I get underway, let me say all the YouTube, Facebook, social media stuff. So if everyone who's watching, whether it's live or on replay, if you could hit that like button, that would be awesome. And if you are watching live, maybe also hit the share button, and that way, somebody who sees your share will be able to pop in live and chat along with us, especially since I was in the middle of saying that I'm super excited to be crafting with these goodies, but double excitement. I get to actually give everybody watching a little sneaky peek at Kendra's Card Challenge 12. So that's not even out yet. It doesn't come out until October 1st, but I got special permission from Kendra to, I can't show the actual sketches, but I can make the cards. So we'll see how many I can make. I have 3 that are prepared. One of them, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say or pick favorites, but I really, really like it a lot. So I've got that ready to go. So, this is like super, super exciting first look at Kendra's Card Challenge 12. And if you didn't already know, the Not Too Shabby Shop is a sponsor of Kendra's Card Challenge. And in fact, Jamie is a super sponsor of the challenge. So we've been sharing videos featuring the Not Too Shabby Shop and Kendra's Card Challenge. So it's just really wonderful to get to kind of further that relationship, and the give and take is just fabulous. So thank you to both Kendra and Jamie. And it's not too late to actually participate in Kendra's Card Challenge 11. You do have until the end of this month to enter for a chance to win a gift certificate to the Not Too Shabby Shop. So I think it's a $25 gift certificate. So Jamie might have to confirm that for me. But it's been such a fabulous opportunity to get to do this really special live stream today. Okay, so I bet, let's see, still in quite a bit of pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Limited range of motion and lots of swelling. Oh, just started PT this week. Yeah, I can imagine it would be hard to do PT if you are still in pain. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully the PT does help, doesn't further aggravate anything. Take care of yourself, Yvette. I'm sure lifting all of those babies, because I know you have 10 grandbabies now, so be careful. And I agree with you 100%. Jamie is a wonderful super sponsor. Oh, good. Jamie confirmed that is the prize for that you can win if you do play along with Kendra's Card Challenge. So $25 gift certificate, folks. Okay. Oh, welcome. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, my friend. Okay, so as I mentioned, I can't show the actual card sketch, but I can make it and you'll get a sense for what the card will look like. And as well, you might I might need some help with some decision making. So we'll see. I have it mostly prepped. All right, so I did pull in this from I thought I would show this. So Fall Gingham, that was a recent that was last month's club, paper pad club, I think. Um, but some of the colors here work beautifully with the Farm Fresh pumpkins, and I really wanted some gingham for the back of sort of the backdrop of this particular card. So I'm starting with that. And the 2-year-old makes sure I only pick him up with my good hand. Oh, what a sweet, sweet, uh, boy? Him up, yeah. Oh, that's so considerate. So sweet. Typing one-handed, so please excuse any typos. Oh, no worries, my friend. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with oh, let's see. What color? I've got some of that beautiful glitter, and this is great. It's a printed glitter, but it looks like the real thing, doesn't it? No shedding. It's awesome. Oh yeah, I have a bit of scrap from that. All right. Okay, I think hold on. Let's see, folks. I'm thinking the lighter one, right? This is the hazard of crafting with double-sided paper. Every time I go to put adhesive on the what I think is the back, I always think, "Oh, that's pretty too." And then I start rethinking my plan. If anyone in the chat has thoughts, let me know. I'm I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the lighter of the 2. Um, yeah. And apologies if you hear my puppy. My husband is out of town, so he can't entertain the dogs while I live stream like he would normally be doing. So, how's everybody doing today? We're getting some pretty good weather here in Washington State, so no complaints from me. All right, so I'm gonna start off with that as my background, and you could definitely use anything you'd like as your background. I have this piece, which started off as one piece, and then this is a neat trick, just cutting like a little triangle off and then separating them. And it makes it kind of feel like it's a larger piece than it actually is, but we'll fill that space. So my thought is to either fill it with um, this, which is a bit of scrap from one of my favorite papers. It was this one right here with the leaves. I love that. This one. And the back of that is this really lovely kind of cream color. So we've got that to start. So this I would trim it, but that would be the one option for the center. And then I was thinking this might be another option for the center. More gingham. More gingham either in the same or maybe in a more orangey. So that's the other option, and then I have a collection of ephemera here that I thought I would just collage up as my focal image. So ooh, I could actually do both. Oh, that's an idea. Oh, I like that. That's kind of a happy accident. Okay. Yvette, have you really? Yvette says, Kendra's card challenge is so much fun. I just cut my papers this morning, started putting them together this afternoon. Choosing which side of pretty double-sided paper is always a challenge. Yeah, me for me too. And really it's I think I'm gonna double this up. I think it's choosing papers in general for me is really the hardest part about the card challenge. But when it's double-sided, even when I think I have a plan, I end up not really having a plan because always I always second guess my plan once I go to start putting it together. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that. And then I will what I'll do is sort of just line this up. And I'm gonna trim this so that it's kind of matching the same angle. So do this. I'm gonna use my mat here. And I'm gonna butt that up. And then I'm just gonna give myself a little tick mark right here because this is lined up with this straight line here. So I'm just extending that down. So I'll cut that there. And then same here. I'll just do a little tick mark there. And then we'll trim that. And that should give us the exact right correct angle. So I guess I should have given myself tick marks on both ends. Let's double check that. Oh yeah, see? Okay, tick mark there. Let's just draw the line. I guess the other way, if you wanted to do it, you could also go like that and just line things up. All right. Hi, Don. Welcome. How's it going? And hi, Stacy. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? I'm crafting with the Not Too Shabby Shop box of the month and giving a little sneaky peek of Kendra's Card Challenge 12, which does not come out until October 1st, but I have special permission from Kendra to share it early with everybody here because Jamie and the Not Too Shabby Shop is such a fabulous super sponsor of Kendra's Card Challenge. So, um, ooh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna start gluing stuff down now. All right. I'm gonna use liquid glue mostly because I feel like I'm gonna need a little bit of time to really get this in the right position. And liquid glue is a lot more forgiving than my dry adhesive. Sticks pretty fast. Okay. All right. Oop. I'm running out of this glue, folks. I know there's still a lot in there. What I need is one of those things to keep it upside down. It's because I always like put it right side up, but I don't have one of those fancy little holder things where you can just leave it upside down. That way the glue is already kind of at the tip and ready to go. Oh, Cece says, Danny, I loved your B-Day cards. Oh, yeah, Danny's doing a really, she's doing a birthday card a day, like every day this month. It's pretty amazing. Um, so if you haven't checked out Danny's channel here on YouTube, she also shares her cards out to Facebook and in the Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group. She is hosting a birthday card challenge. So thank you, Danny. Danny is an awesome moderator for my group. And oh, Stacey or Yvette says, by the way, thank you so much for sharing about the ergonomic bone folder tool. It's helping so much. Oh, good. Yay, I'm glad that's helpful. I love this so much, because I do so much burnishing. I burnish everything I glue down. Okay, so I'm gonna get this glued, and then the other thing, so if picking papers is the hardest thing for me, collaging ephemera is probably the second hardest. So I like to tackle one thing at a time. So once we get this down and in place, then I can see about how we want to collage stuff. You are the burnishing queen. Yeah, it's just a habit. I just it's from making mini albums. I always want everything like super well stuck. So now it's just creeped into all of my paper crafting. um oh, Danny just has too much time on your hands. Not true, not true. But if you're spending your time crafting, that's a good use of time in my eyes. um Don says, I'm with you on both of those too, Lynn. Oh, good. All right. Yeah, because it's so hard. Because I feel like there's no right answer, so it really shouldn't be that hard, but that's what makes it hard for me, is that there's just too many options. Um, so I'm sort of doing like that rule of 3, and maybe what I'll do is let's spread this out a little. So one of the things sorry if I'm on broken record, because if you've watched me craft with Not Too Shabby, you know this already. But I love the fact that with the ephemeras, a lot of times you get the same type, like the same image, but in a different scale. So this is slightly smaller. And then this is like a really big pumpkin versus smaller pumpkins. And so speaking of, mini albums, if you make mini albums, like larger albums, for example, maybe you want like larger pieces of ephemera versus smaller ones. Here's another good example. These wood slices, you got the big and you got the small. So I think this is what I want to go with. Oh, see, oh yeah, the jump from big to small on on the apple cider is kind of too big. And then we have, yeah, a little vase, but that's I feel like Goldilocks. Too big, small. Oh, what were you working this morning, Dawn, that you were picking paper? Let us know. Let us know. Were you doing Kendra's crunch? Oh, should I add the audio here? This is cute. I'm gonna put a sentiment. There's so many words on the banner here, but maybe I'll add bottom banner. What do you think, everybody? See, now I'm finding things. Oh, ooh, this pumpkin already has a sentiment on it. Maybe I don't have to collage and I can just use the pumpkin with the sentiment. Oh, I like kinda like the banner, though. Look, there's a truck, really cute. Um, then we got big candles and small candles. I need, like, an in-between candles. Alright. Oh. Oh, I like so many options for the apple cider. I love that. Are they all Oh, this is a medium-sized apple cider. Hey, score. Okay, let's see. Oh, Vet's gotta run, having dinner with our son tonight. Oh, cool. Enjoy your dinner. Hi T, welcome my friend. Something crazy going on with my phone. Oh no. Um, I hope that doesn't mean you're gonna need to replace it. Okay. I think I'm gonna do something a little bit like oh, that's why I wanted the small one, because this is a little oh, but see, now I'm gonna cover the autumn banner. What to do? Maybe I stick with my original plan. Oh, but I really like that autumn banner. Here's the crafty conundrum. Kind of fall in love with a little bit of everything, but there's not room for everything on my card. Oh, I could put the banner at the bottom. Does a banner always have to go at the top? I feel like it looks better at the top. And maybe I'll just push everything down just a smidge. All right. So what I think I'll do is I'm gonna start to assemble my collage, and that way I'll have this as like a unit to craft with, and then I can move it around. That's sort of my approach to things when I'm unsure, I just glue things down as I become a little bit more certain, and then the fewer moving pieces I have, the easier it becomes to find find homes for everything. So, that's kind of my approach. Let me know if you have a good strategy for collaging. Everybody, I watch who I admire makes it look so easy to collage up elements. So now we're down to just 2 moving pieces. We've got the banner and the collaged ephemera. So I could do this by itself, but I feel like then maybe I would wanna add a sentiment, after all. So I might leave that to see which sentiment I wanna pick um, from here, because there's thanks, hello fall, cozy fall wishes. Those are really nice small ones that I can just tuck in. And then there are the larger ones. Gather is kind of nice too. So what I might do is save the autumn banner, and I think I'll go with this, and I will leave some space for a sentiment to add on that side. So that is going to be our plan. Um, Danny, my strategy is to not do it. Oh, hi, Jamie. Popping over here to say hello. Hello. Um, that's too funny. Danny, you're hilarious. All right, I'm gonna pop this up on a little bit of foam. I've just got my low profile foam here that I like to buy by the sheet and then just cut it down. And it has adhesive already on one side, so I'll just need to add a bit of adhesive on the other side. We'll be good to go. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room around the edges because when I get my sentiment later, once I decide who's gonna get this card and for what occasion, I can have some room to maybe tuck the sentiment in because I wanna get to my next card and if I can I wanna actually show all 3 cards that I prepared, and that way we can get an even, greater sneaky peek at Kendra's Card Challenge 12. So let me know in the chat if you have played along with Kendra's Card Challenge, whether this quarter or at all. I would love to know. And so there. So that's going to be for now where I how far I take this card. I'm leaving some room for a sentiment because I didn't think that far ahead with my sentiment. And so we'll come back to that one when I go to use this card and send it out. So because I always need thank you cards. So I actually might use the thanks sentiment. But what I want to do is I want to show the next one, which is my favorite, because I want to be sure I show this one for sure. And then I have a third card for just in case we have time. So I've got all the pieces here. And again, this is for KCC 12, which comes out October 1st. But if you want to craft with some of these goodies that I've got in front of me, that's already out. And oh, I forgot. I usually check the stock situation before I come on screen on my live. So Jamie will have to let us know if there is still stock available of the box of the month, which is what I'm crafting with today. Let's see. Yay. Jamie's played along with Kendra's card challenge, as did her mom. Yay! That's so cool. I love that you got to craft with your mom. Danny's played along with Kendra's card challenge a few times. Awesome. Oh, good. Jamie says everything is available. Awesome. So, stock's still available, folks, if you're interested. So, then I you all know me if you've watched me craft. I do take some liberties, so this isn't exactly as the sketch has it when you see the sketch on October 1st. But so I had to actually, as I was preparing for this stream, I took a little photo just so that I can remember what my intentions are with this sketch. Okay. Oh, let's see. Huh. I think I want. Yeah, I think I want this side. And again, this is more of the fall gingham. So this is the brown that comes in fall gingham, which goes really well. There are several gingham papers from that paper pad that go really well with the Farm Fresh pumpkin paper pad. So I thought it worked really perfectly. Gingham is just so versatile. I just love it. So there's that to start. And I'm going to use this, which is part of that, the one that's all typography, the lighter version of this. I just love it. And that's going to be part of my sentiment. And so I've got a bunch of half circles here. Let's see. Oh, I think I gotta dry fit this. So that's just solid color. And then there's actually 4 different sizes. And they get progressively smaller. Let's see. That's going to be the smallest. Then that. And oh no, that, and then see, it's double-sided, so that tripped me up a little bit. Okay. So they're gonna get assembled a little bit something like that. And oh, cool. Alyssa says, I just posted my not too shabby September mood board challenge contribution. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely take advantage of that also, folks. And if you play along with the not too shabby shop mood board, there's a challenge, which is over on the blog, the not too shabby shop blog. There's a prize you can win for that too. And I think you can enter up to 3 times. So there's that. So these are kind of in reverse. So the smallest one that's here is gonna be the biggest one here, and then the order gets reversed from big to small. So what I'm gonna do is just put these circles together and just gonna anchor them on one corner. Yeah. Oops. And what's great about double-sided pattern papers is you can most of the time, just flipping to the back, you get, like, the perfectly coordinated piece, so everything works really, really well, and of course, the entire paper pad is really well coordinated. The only thing I brought in was just that little bit of solid color, um, just so that I can have a bit more, kind of resting space for your eyes, because there's already so much pattern, and so I'm gonna do the same with this other set of, and this is part of the sketch, this, circular design here, which I think is pretty cool. I've seen, something similar, but I've never actually made anything like this, so this is really, really fun to be able to do it, and then, of course, with, as with all Kendra's card challenge, um, you get the free PDF, which gives you the cutting guide so that you actually know how to cut all of these pieces, and then you get the card sketch layout too, so that you can, kind of follow along, and I took some liberties with this, but, not a lot, not a lot. So I've got all of those lined up. So where I anchored everything on they're kind of opposites. So you can, I don't know which way helps to see it, but it's reverse order, big to small, and then instead of, pushing everything to one quarter, I've pushed everything to the opposite corner, and they'll kind of get lined up a little bit like that to kind of create that wave, but we're gonna separate it and we're gonna put that sentiment strip. I think I made this a little bit crooked, so I'm actually gonna trim this a little bit. And just think that's so cool. And then it'll look like that swirl just continues. That's so neat. I love that. Um, hi, Joe, welcome. Hello from Alabama. Ooh, welcome, my friend. It's this. JD says, I think I'm going to have to stop watching you craft when I talked myself out of the fall gingham and now I need it. You're so funny. Oh, Jay says, oh, I'm back for real now. Oh, where were you back from? Let's see. Oh, driving home from your parents. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you had a nice visit with your parents. Um, Yes, the farm fresh ephemera is amazing. I've left it out because I'll probably change my mind as I put this together. Just like I was waffling on the other ones as well. Okay, so now before I put this down, I think I wanna do a little bit of Love from Lizzie's, and let's get some stickers going. Um, oh, good, you had a good visit. Nice. Um, that is cool. I know, right? We're doing, I don't know if you caught the beginning, but I'm giving a sneaky peek of KCC 12, which comes out October 1st. And because Jamie and the Not Too Shabby Shop is such an awesome super sponsor, I got a special okay from Kendra to share this with our community here, both at the Not Too Shabby Shop Facebook group and on my channel. So really excited. Thank you, Kendra. This one's my favorite, if I'm allowed to pick a favorite. I don't know if I'm allowed to pick a favorite, but I love this sketch. I know I'm gonna be doing it a lot. So there's that, and I'm gonna put another strip at the top. I do love these. They come What I really like is that they come in, these are the pinstripe ones, so they come in different widths, and I know Jamie uses the Love from Lizzie's also. It would be awesome, Jamie, if you were able to stock this, 'cause 'cause it has to ship all the way from the UK otherwise. Alright, so I'm just gonna get a couple strips there. I like using it at the edge of my pattern papers. I just feel like it kinda neatens up the border and gives it a little bit of that trim accent. Plus it's a little shiny, it's got a little bit of the bling. Uh, yeah, uh, um, I hope KCC 12 has tags. You could always add tags even if it doesn't. That's true, it does come out early if you are a patron, but even the patrons don't have it yet, so Not Too Shabby Shop community, you're getting the first sneak peek here. Um, yeah, understandably, shipping is pricey from the UK. Alright, so what I think I'll do is I'm gonna put this strip down and then, maybe some more Love from Lizzie's on this strip. So, let's get this down first, and then I'm gonna try to keep look at all the cool sentiments. We've got cozy sweaters, apple picking, cider. So I want to try to keep cider because I've got this piece of ephemera that I want to use, and I'm gonna cheat and use this strip as my sentiment. And I like using gingham because, it helps me get stuff like this straight. You just follow the gingham. Oh, wait, I got that off. Just as I was saying. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then give that a little trim. Trim and trim. Okay, so and then I have, um it's nice to meet you too, Joe. Yeah, this box of the month subscription box is amazing. So, and this is just part of it too. There's another 6x6 paper pad with matching ephemera pack and two more stamp sets that go also. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Look how big that is. Oh, I could do that. That's too big. Stay focused, Lynn. Alright, gonna use some of the really thin ones in the brown. Going all out with the pinstripe stickers. So, just a little bit of dark brown. Of course, if you don't have these little stickers, you could just add, like, a matte layer of solid color cardstock. I mean, that works just as well in terms of achieving a similar look. These are just really convenient, and, um and they have different finishes too, which I really like because 'cause there'll be some that are glitter, some that might be iridescent. This one's kind of a glossy finish. So, there's that, and I try not to touch the adhesive if I can help it, just to keep it nice and, like, sticky. The more you touch your adhesive, the less sticky it is, so especially since I keep all the little extras. I don't toss anything, folks. Alright, so we've got that, and, okay. Welcome come back, before we end the stream for sure, Joe. Thanks for checking it out. Okay, so now this little swoopy part is my favorite. I love it. Um, so what I'm gonna aim to do is, like, really make sure that, it's gonna be separated, but what I'm gonna make sure is try to make sure of is that it looks continuous like that, and so I'll do a little something like that. And I think I wanna keep cider mostly still visible so that I can then pop this kind of mason jar mug of cider as my image. But then I feel like I need more, uh, to add in terms of ephemera. Oh, I wish I had the little candles. I just used that. I think I only have big candles left. Yeah, I only have big candles left. So, let's see. Um, oh, yeah, the faux glitter pattern paper would make a fun mat. Yeah, absolutely, and, yeah, it's this one right here, that sort of reddish one. I love that too. It looks so real, and it's so nice to work with, to have that look of the sparkle and not have to deal with the shedding of the glitter. Alright, so let's get this swoopy part down. It's so cool, this little, kinda circle trick is so neat. Just think it's a lot of fun, and, um and really actually, easier to do than I would've thought. So, I love that. I love when stuff, um, is a lot easier than you would think, because then it just, means that I'm more likely to just kinda use it as part of my repertoire. Because then stuff that's hard, sometimes I can't remember exactly how to do it, and I always have to go rewatch, like, a tutorial, but for this one, I think it's one I feel like I can now that I've done it once, I feel like I can add it to my toolbox, and I can easily kinda do it again, but look how cool that is. I just really like that the kind of the curve and the movement. It's just lots of fun. Oh, this would be a nice one because it's also got the curve. Oh, I wonder. Let me know, folks, if there's a preference in ephemera. Oh, I could use there's gnomes too. Oh, the gnomes are so cute. I think yeah, there's this little guy gnome, little girl gnome. They are super cute too. It's so hard when you have so many fun elements to work with. I might stick with my cider. And there's quite this has quite a bit of depth, so I'm gonna add foam to the bottom, but I probably don't need any foam at the top because of all the layers on this circle, because that's 4 layers of cardstock, or pattern paper, and the pattern paper, from the paper pad, it's not thin stuff. It's pretty, good, nice weight to it, so think I'm gonna go with something like that. And oh, there's just adhesive on the one side, and I think I'm gonna go for the third card. So we'll get this down and we'll get the third card going. Because while I have permission, I'm gonna try to sneaky peek as much as I can for you. All right, so that's a sneak peek of another sketch, and if you joined late, here's a sneak peek of the first card that I put together. So I'll show everything again at the end, but let's keep rolling, folks, just so that we can preview a lot. So let's see. Here's another gorgeous paper, but I'm gonna use that houndstooth side. And patrons of Kendra's Card Challenge, I think they get this on the 17th or the 18th. So coming soon. And for everybody else, October 1st. And Jamie did let us know that the box of the month, which is what I'm crafting with today, that's all still available for anyone who, whether you're watching live or catching on replay. I'm going to use the gnomes on this card. And so I've got the pattern. This is actually just the same pattern paper, but I'm just using the opposite sides of them. So they match so perfectly. And I did pull some, I think, yeah, this is just ivory cardstock from my stash. I didn't want to waste another I didn't want to waste another bit of pattern paper because this is just too pretty. So it's not an exact match, but kind of close enough. I love this one. The color is just amazing. So pretty. I wish I could make a if you had a stamp with like some leaves and stuff, you could do this sort of embossed resist look. I wish I could make backgrounds like that. That's why pattern papers are just so awesome. Because for me, it just lets me use all the pretty things because I can't always make all the pretty things. So I've got my gnomes here. I've got Cozy Fall Wishes, which I already um, white heat embossed onto some brown cardstock. So let me trim this down and get this down to the right size. I think. And a little bit off the bottom. think that's good. Oh, yeah. Uh, do you have Jamie's new coffee papers? Oh, I'm so tempted. I have looked at it quite a lot. It might be in my basket, but it's too hard to resist coffee anything. Um, Jane says I'm very tempted. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, so I think I'm gonna do a little something like that, and so that actually might be um it for this card. So really, really fun, simple, just some mats and layers, and let's start gluing. Let's see, so this one. Danny says me too. I need to try that heat embossing. Yeah, definitely, Jay. It's do you have all the things? Um, like a heat gun? Because it's pretty simple, but really, really, it's just magical every time to watch the embossing glue it. Oh, yeah. I always forget that I have the emojis for my channel members. Um, Thanks for reminding me. Especially since it doesn't come up on when I see the comments on the StreamYard backend. Let's see. So I think do something a little like that and a little bit like that. But yeah, it's really fun to watch, the embossing powder melt. It's all very magical. And I think what I'll do is I have a lot of various levels of cardstock, so I'm gonna use some 3D glue gel to glue down my ephemera. So I love this stuff. It gives you oodles of time to work with, and you just, especially when you're gluing things down onto things that are kind of at different levels underneath, it just kind of the glue oozes and just goes where it needs to go. And that way you get everything nice and flush. Um, and then I need a little bit of that here too. Especially hanging off of this right-hand side. So thereabouts. Just don't put anything heavy right on top for maybe a few hours, because otherwise it'll just squish all of that glue out. And then I think she's gonna be mostly level. Okay. Yeah, I do have pandas. Yeah, pandas are my name. But I don't know how this looks on screen, but when I see it in StreamYard, it just says the thing that you type. Not it doesn't actually show the custom emoji, so it's not quite as fun. I just have to picture it in my head. All right, so I'm just gonna burnish her down. And that is the third card and third sketch that I am sneaky peeking of Kendra's Card Challenge 12. So let me clear off my desk here, and I'll give a final look at all of the cards that I made today, and a final look at the Not Too Shabby Shop box of the month, which is what I'm crafting with. So we do have the ephemera pack that coordinates with Farm Fresh pumpkins. So I've used this paper pad, which is 6 by 6, 24 sheets, and you get 6 unique double-sided designs and 4 of each sheet. So that's that one. I had this ready to go, and I did take the sentiment from here, but this is the Cozy Fall Wishes 4 by 6 stamp set. And as well as part of the box of the month, there is a kind of books and coffee theme. So with that, we have hashtag coffee and books. And this is a 24 sheet double-sided 6 by 6 papers as well. But here there will be 12 unique designs and you get 2 of each. So really, really beautiful. It too does come with a matching ephemera pack. And then there are 2 additional 4 by 6 stamp sets that are coffee and book themed. So this first one is called Books and Coffee, and the second one is called Be Cozy. So really, really lovely. So that is the box of the month. Oh, hello, my friend. Welcome. How's it going, Toby? Hope you're doing well this afternoon. Thanks for popping in. I'm just wrapping up, but you're just in time to see the final wrap up of the cards that I made. So I've got this first one. I actually don't know the sketch numbers that these will ultimately end up being, but this is a sneaky preview of Kendra's Card Challenge 12, which doesn't come out until October 1st. And in fact, our Not Too Shabby Shop community here gets the very first exclusive sneak peek look at these 3 sketches. So here's the first one. I did bring in, along with the Farm Fresh pumpkin paper pad that comes in this month's subscription box, I did bring in fall gingham, which just works really beautifully. There's quite a few different colors. I think the red, the orange, the browns in particular work really well with this paper pad. So there's that first card. And again, sorry, I don't know the actual sketch numbers. Here's the second one that I made. I really love the the whatever pattern swirl that is. It's just so fun. I like the movement. I love this paper pad because you get the whole sheet or pattern paper. The whole sheet is typography, which I love, but it's really easy to snip a row of these and then use anything as your sentiment. So that's kind of what I'm doing on this card. I'm kind of using that pattern paper, but as a sentiment strip almost. So there's that, and then I just used a couple of Love from Lizzie's pinstripe stickers as little accents. So that was card number 2. And then the third card is this one, which features the gnomes. I love I love that we get 2 sets of them, both the guy and the girl, and I still have one more guy and girl also. So love that. And I did color this up from this stamp set, but I didn't work it into my I think I colored it just like a little bit too brightly for the papers. So the ephemera definitely matches like a lot better. So that's another reason why I love having the coordinating ephemera to go with the papers, because I don't have all the colors in alcohol markers. So sometimes it can be hard to get the colors to match exactly, but the ephemera is always going to be a perfect match. So love that. So those are my 3 cards for today, and feel free to Share this stream if you'd like others, especially other if you know other folks who are a fan of the Not Too Shabby Shop or a fan of Kendra's card challenge. They may be interested in checking out what all comes in the subscription box, and as well getting this sneak peek preview of the upcoming card challenge. Oh, thanks so much, Jay. Oh, thanks, Toby. Yeah, the fall plaids. Oh, yeah, the fall plaids. I don't think I have that one. I might need to check that out. Thank you, Jamie. So sweet of you. Um, oh, I need to. Yeah, the teals in. Are you talking about the cozy, the hashtag coffee and books paper pad? That does have some beautiful teals in it. Oh, this is funny. Uh, you're absolutely right on this one, Jay. Let me show you this card. It's coming out in a video later to my channel, but that's kind of what I did here. I won't show the whole card. I'm all about the sneak peeks today, folks. So, I stamped heat embossed in white. I don't have vintage photo, but I have an archival ink, and then I just kind of inked over it to get it to be like less bright white, and it did work out pretty well. So that did make it match a lot better. Pretend you didn't see that, or act surprised if you see my video later. I think it comes out on the 18th. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon for this fun live stream. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And so until next time, you stole the idea from Don. Until next time, happy crafting, everybody, and have a fabulous day. Bye. Oh, good night. Also, I guess it's still afternoon for me. Good night, good evening, wherever you're joining from.